Do you struggle to find the balance between over and under processing the vocals in your tracks? Are you overwhelmed with all the mixing tools and unsure where to start? Well, let me tell you, it's not difficult to mix vocals like the professionals when you know how. Stick with me and I'll guide you through the basic mixing techniques that give you great vocals every time. I call this method the 6 steps to vocal mixing success. Take your vocals from this,
'cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling it.
to this,
'Cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling okay, I'm doing great without you.
Hey there, Joey here, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be going back to the basics to show you how to mix vocals effectively, especially if you're just starting out. We'll cover everything from EQ and compression to reverb and delay, using only the stock plugins that come with your DAW. No fancy gear required. And I was just thinking, why are audio engineers always so calm? Because they know how to handle the feedback. Anyway, let's get into it. First up is EQ, which shapes the tone and clarity of your vocals. Start by cutting out the low frequencies below 100 Hz to eliminate any rumble. Next, we're going to bring out some clarity and presence by adjusting a boost around 2 kHz and another around 8 kHz with a high shelf. Pay attention to the mids, especially between 200 Hz and 500 Hz. A small cut here can reduce moneyness. For problem-solving frequencies, we're going to boost with a narrow Q and sweep around the spectrum to find any nasty areas that we want to cut.
I'm fine without you, 'cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling okay, I'm doing great without you.
Next, let's tackle sibilance with a de-esser. Specifically targets harsh S and T sounds. Set your de-esser to focus on the frequency range where sibilance usually lives. That's somewhere around 5,000 to 8,000 Hz. Adjust the threshold so it only activates when sibilance is detected, keeping your vocals smooth.
Now I stand up a little bit taller, feel just a little bit stronger now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake feels a little bit lighter, future looks a little bit brighter now.
Compression is a crucial tool for making your vocals consistent and present in the mix. Set up a basic compressor with a ratio of about 4:1. Aim for a moderate attack time around 10 to 30 milliseconds to preserve the natural attack, and a release time of about 50 to 100 milliseconds. Adjust the threshold to squeeze the vocal, which adds consistency to the performance. The amount of gain reduction can vary depending on the genre, arrangement, and performance. Dense music with lots of energy will likely require gain reduction of -10 dB to -20 dB to keep the vocal pinned in place.
Swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling okay, I'm doing great without you. I got my money in check, you probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been okay, I'm doing great without you. Now I stand up a little bit taller, feel just a little bit stronger now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake feels a little bit lighter, future looks a little bit brighter now. If I had to tell the truth.
A touch of saturation can warm up your vocals and add some analog character. Set the saturation subtly so that it enhances the vocal harmonics. The amount of saturation you use can be affected by the type of saturation being used. For example, tape and tube distortions both saturate differently. Try different types that are available in your DAW in order to find which ones give you vocals for a fuller sound that cuts through the mix more effectively.
I swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling okay, I'm doing great without you. I got my money in check, you probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been okay, I'm doing great without you. Now I stand up a little bit taller, feel just a little bit stronger now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake feels a little bit lighter, future looks a little bit brighter now.
There are tools designed to make your life easier when it comes to mixing. Gain Reduction Deluxe gives you a consistent in-your-face vocal sound right from the get-go using tailored compression, EQ, and saturation settings. It gives you mix-ready vocals in an instant. Let's replace the EQ, compression, and saturation with Gain Reduction Deluxe. Here's the result.
'Cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems, no cares, I'm feeling okay, I'm doing great without too. I got my money in check. You probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been A-okay. I'm doing great without you.
That sounds epic, and it's the default setting. You can try Gain Reduction Deluxe free for 14 days over at joeysturgistones.com. Alright, now on to the next step. Delay adds depth and a sense of space. Create an aux track that receives the signal of the vocal and load in a delay plugin. Try quarter notes with low feedback to create a subtle echo effect. If the tempo is fast, then maybe half notes will get it work better. It's important to experiment because different settings work for different tempos. This technique works great for thickening up your vocals and spatial character.
'Cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems. No cares, I'm feeling A-okay. I'm doing great without you. I got my money in check. You probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been A-okay. I'm doing great without you. Now I stand up a little bit taller, feel just a little bit stronger now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. This wake is a little bit later. Juke jerk's a little bit brighter now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine without you. 'Cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems. No cares, I'm feeling A-okay. I'm doing great without you. I got my money in check. You probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been A-okay. I'm doing great without you. Now I stand up a
Reverb is essential for placing your vocals in a virtual space. Create another aux track like we did for the delay and load a reverb. Choose hall, room, or plate reverb for a natural sound. Keep the decay time short, no more than about 2 seconds. This way, the reverb complements the vocal and delay rather than overwhelming them.
'Cause I'm doing perfect, I swear I don't got problems. No cares, I'm feeling A-okay. I'm doing great without you. I got my money in check. You probably think I'm a wreck, but I've been A-okay. I'm doing great without you. Now I stand up a little bit taller, feel just a little bit stronger now. If I had to tell the truth, I'm fine.
Mixing is both an art and science, so trust your ears and make adjustments based on what the song needs. Periodically bypass your plugins to hear the true impact of your changes and ensure that you're moving in the right direction. And if you're feeling a little lost, referencing is always your friend. Compare the vocals in your track to one of your favorite vocal mixes. This will really help bring to light any issues. In today's session, we covered the Super 6 essential steps of vocal mixing, starting with EQ adjustments for clarity, followed by de-essing to smooth harshness, compression for consistency, and saturation for warmth. We also explored delay and reverb to add depth and ambience, ensuring that our vocal tracks are polished and professional. Remember, the goal is to enhance the vocal without making them sound overprocessed. These basic tools are very powerful when used correctly, and they can dramatically improve the quality of your mixes. Practice consistently, and don't be afraid to experiment with different settings to find what works best for your music. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more mixing tips and techniques, and tap that bell to get notified whenever we post new videos. Drop a comment below to let us know which technique you found most useful, or share your own mixing experiences. Until next time, happy mixing and keep creating amazing music.